It's a Wonderful Life is the story of George Bailey, a man from the town Bedford Falls who is considering suicide until he has shown all the positive impact his life has had. This movie, in many ways, is a contemporary to Shree 420.
Shree 420 tells the tale of Ranbir Raj, better known as Raj, who travels to Bombay and falls in love with Vidya. Vidya symbolizes virtues and goodness.
The most noticeable theme the two films share is a depiction of capitalism as evil. In It's a Wonderful Life, the antagonist is a cruel real estate mogul named Mr. Potter.
Mr. Potter!
Who's that? A king?
That's Henry F. Potter, the richest and meanest man in the county.
Peter Bailey was not a businessman. That's what killed him.
Raj soon meets Maya and is convinced to cheat a game of cards. His skills attract the interest of Sonachand, a money-hungry capitalist. Sonachand manipulates Raj to cheat Sonachand's wealthy counterparts and the poor common people, convincing them to give away their money and possessions.
Both films feature scenes of the protagonist overcoming temptation from the evil capitalist character. George Bailey refuses a job from Mr. Potter outright in It's a Wonderful Life.
Out at $20,000 a year.
I don't need 24 hours. I don't have to talk to anybody. I know right now, and the answer's no.
Raj comes to his senses and rejects offerings from the poor and decides to return all of their possessions that would have been stolen by the evil capitalists. Raj fakes his death to expose Sonachand in front of everyone. At first, everyone was angry at Raj, but their anger soon turns towards Sonachand. Raj points out the evilness of the capitalists and supports the power that the government has to help all of them. Vidya ultimately accepts Raj, bringing the couple back together.
Magnificent Seven is a movie where 7 heroes are recruited to defend an oppressed agricultural village. A glaring difference between the two movies is that the Magnificent Seven has 7 distinct heroes. Since there are many more heroes, there is less screen time devoted solely to the development of the relationship between these heroes. The film provides an expanded role for women by integrating them into the main plotline. In the movie, women are shown handling guns as well as firing various weapons such as bows at the villains. This use of weapons would never be seen in a typical Indian film, illustrating the increased role that is provided for women in The Magnificent Seven. The 7 heroes teach the city how to fight back, so there is a more communal effort in fighting against the villains. By recruiting the entire city to help in the fight, the heroes are able to achieve success in the battles by overpowering the villains.
Sholay is a revenge story where Thakur recruits 2 angry heroes to fight against Gabbar. As we have discussed in class, Hindi movies use women just for songs and dance. They are not used in any way to drive the plot. In this comparison of Sholay and The Magnificent Seven, you can see the difference in how women characters are used. In Sholay, we can see one of the women character named Basanti is just a love interest of Viru who dances and romances with him but never gets a chance to fight or be a character that drives the plot ahead.
Memento is a film that tells the story of a man whose wife was brutally murdered, sending him on a dark journey to identify the killer. The plot is complicated by the fact that the main character, Leonard, has anterograde amnesia.
So where are you? You're in some hotel room? You just wake up and you're in a motel? You think I just want another puzzle to solve? Another Janji to look for? You're Janji, so you can be my Janji. Do I lie to myself to be happy? Yes, I will.
At the conclusion of the film, Leonard is seen killing Ted, thinking that he was the one who killed his wife. However, the viewer knows that the killer had already been caught, and that Leonard had actually been on a wild goose chase the whole time.
Gajini focuses on the love between the main character and his girlfriend.
I love you.
क्या?
मैं तुमसे प्यार करता हूँ. तुमसे शादी करना चाहता हूँ.
In Gajini, Sanjay actually finds his girlfriend's killers and kills them. It's more of a straightforward revenge story.